Good afternoon, YouTube guys. Welcome to another weekly review. Guys, as you can see, and you're judging my t-shirt, I got my house t-shirt on. Yep. Until further notice, I ain't dripping out of no swag, nigga. anyway. Um, could I say it was a good week? Yeah, I could actually say it was a good week. Um, Gold moved beautifully, better than the last, because I do know the the bad weeks happen sometimes. Sometimes it could be like once a month, probably once a month, right? But we're gonna trade. We're gonna keep trading gold, guys, and we're gonna keep trading it the way we trade it forever. You know why? Because it makes money. It makes money in the long run. If you're a Christian and you're listening to this, um, you know, Jesus, Jesus is sitting at the right hand of the Father, and God will always rescue you. If you know God and you know Jesus, God will always rescue you. If you don't have any answers right now, give it some time and God will get back to you. As long as you're talking to him every day and you guys have some sort of relationship with God, God will talk to you every day. I'm a big Christian, so um I love Jesus with all my heart. Hence why I do what I do. Hence why I actually learned that having faith is not really only just having faith in the unseen and I wouldn't say the unknown, but faith is something that resonates from within, and you use that faith and you will be provided for every single day, right? Use your faith, right? Use your spiritual gifts and you will be blessed every single day, guys. All right. I'm a trader, so that's why. Not really. That's why, guys. Seek salvation. Not. I'm only here to convince. I'm not here to convict. All right. But let's get started. First, I want us to get to literally look at the week and how it played out. Tuesday sets the weekly high, which is very important. And if you're looking at what happened yesterday, which was Friday, we see that market tested the weekly high and dove, right? We took a very big dive, about 600 pips towards the downside, right? At this point, I'm sure people are asking themselves, where did you enter? Where did you enter? I entered right here, right? Well, my entry was given to me right here, and then I got about 300 pips from that. This is too thick, right? And then I got like 300 pips. This is about 300 pips from that, right? This potentially could be another type of signature trade, right? I'm gonna run the data back, and you guys are gonna see why it's so important for you guys to have a strategy and then for you to systemize that strategy, right? If you're sitting there every single week and you come to your desk, your computer desk, and you look at and you open the charts and you still have you still have these thoughts of you're looking at different things, you're looking for consistencies, but I think the biggest challenge is that most traders are also looking for inconsistencies, right? And I think a lot of traders on their journey, they focus on the inconsistencies. They focus more on fixing, they focus more on weaknesses, whereas they should be focusing on the consistencies of the strategy and the strengths of the strategy, right? So hence why I always say, just because you have a bad week, like we did 2 weeks ago, does not that does not now mean that our strategy has stopped working, our system now sucks. No, no. If I think I back tested my January market. In January market, I took one loss, and imagine an entire month we took one loss. So again, this month, I think the highest amount of losses I've taken in a month, I think it's about 4 to 5. But then I usually just regard that as a slow month. Even now in February, we've taken like four losses, right? And so far last week, no losses whatsoever. All right. So, but what I can say is that uh we should not be expecting a payout anytime soon, because all accounts are in drawdown, guys. So we're basically working on getting all those accounts back. Hopefully next week will be another good week. Not hopefully, but I know it will be a good week. And then possibly the week after the next, we'll be looking at making some profit again, right? But let's go through the week, and then this is a scenario that we have not been faced with since last year, July, right? So you can forget scenarios, right? You can forget scenarios, right? Let's have a look first. All right. We have Asian session consolidation. We have Asian session consolidation. Break above the Asian range. All right. If you've watched many of my videos, you will realize that I say this a lot. I say this a lot. Break above, break below. I say this a lot. Right. Cool. So if you've watched the videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about from this point. So we have break above the Asian range for the day and for the week. So that means we're sellers first for the week. Great. We took this entry here. Took our sell entry here in New York session. We are New York session traders. We got about 400 pips. Right. We got about 400 pips, and our target is 5. Can you imagine? So we missed our target by 100 pips, but a safety recommendation that we incorporated is that once we have a target of 500 pips, right? A normal trade has a target of 500 pips. Now, if the trade reaches halfway, which is about 250 pips, our stop loss comes down and we protect our order, right? At that point, I really don't care if market comes back. I'd rather, because if market's gonna come back anytime after moving halfway towards your target, most likely it is going in the opposite direction. So what we did is that after 250, we have a 500 pip target. After 250, we move our stop loss to break even. Now the trade runs risk free, right? And that's what you want to, that's the first place where you want yourself, right? That's the first place where you want yourself, to trade risk free, right? Now the trade is moving risk free. We hit 400 pips, and then what happened? They turn, they break even. Cool. That has never happened in a while. We've never seen such a scenario in a while. Good. So they come back, they break even. So we're done for the Tuesday and the Wednesday already, right? So obviously, what did I just say? If market is gonna move halfway and come back towards your order, most likely you will get stopped out and market will move in the opposite direction, right? So now, this is the fun part. We know that that move going in the opposite direction of your first trade won't last. Why? Because we have a high of the week established, right? Now what happens is that we took our buys here. What did I say? Came back, we got stopped out, we broke even, right? We took our buys here after the news, but then we exited as soon as Asian session ended on Friday. Why did we do that? We understand that we have a high of the week that was set on Tuesday, right? We've seen this scenario before. We know how it was going to act. So we were basically literally waiting for the sells, right? Market goes up, challenges the high. Anybody who trades price action like I do got this trade very well, right? But unfortunately, we had news. I had to wait for the news. Then market did not want to give me my signal candle. It gave me the signal candle here, but it only gave me my pullback all the way down here. All right, so this is where my entry is. I would have loved to be anywhere up here, but I have to do things the way market has intended for me. Goodness, I hope I'm not getting sick. I have to do things the way the market intends it for me, right? In this case, this is the entire week. Let me show you an example. Let me show you an example. All right, I think it was the week of 20 week of the 24th of July last year. Apologies for the scroll. It should be right here. Here we go. Week of the 22nd of July 2024. This example happened very, like, literally it was almost like a cut and paste, but in the opposite direction, right? Remember the situation I just explained to you, the scenario we just went through this past week. We broke high, we broke even, we sold on Tuesday, broke even on Wednesday, bought on Thursday until Asian session Friday, and we took the reversal out. Now look at this. We have Asian session consolidation, break below, that means we're buyers, we buy, we hit 300, this is where 250 was, right? We hit 300, this is where 250 was. So that means what? We're trading risk free. We're trading risk free, which is the first place where you want yourself to trade risk free. Because even if that trade, as it did, it came back, I did not lose a thing, which is the core thing in trading. You want to risk and lose nothing. But obviously we didn't make anything, which is the sad part about it. But market comes back, we break even, cool. Again, Tuesday trade, Wednesday you broke even on that Tuesday trade, great. Thursday New York session, you sell, like the previous Thursday you would have bought in the previous week scenario. It gave us about 200 pips towards the downside, right? But then by the end of Asian session, we had to close small profit. I think it was about 40 pips, right? What does that mean? Price action is now playing its role. And now look at that. We have head, shoulder, shoulder. Or we could say head, shoulder, shoulder. Right? And this is the trade we took yesterday. This is the type of trade we took yesterday. Yes, the sales might have ran quite a bit, but they offered us our entry right here. I think somewhere also here as well, right? And when we look at the results, I'm gonna scroll forward. I'm gonna look at the results. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 pip take profit. Let's see if this could potentially be one of our signature trades, right? So we scroll, leave the Friday open. Let me leave it until the New York session open, and let's check. So we entered down here. We're gonna hold for 6 days. 6 days would be meaning Friday until the next Friday. We got 900, but I think with the NFP that should have given us 1,000 pips. Let me just quickly check. It's right here. It's right here. So we made 1,000 pips. I think that week was the first week of August. And I think that was the NFP that helped us achieve that goal. So we can also look at also this coming week and look towards making 1,000 pip take profit. Right? This is the M formation, the double top. Right? If this is the neckline, if this is the neckline, right, this is the M. If this is the neckline, then market still has to boom, boom, and carry on. So there is a high probability that we will hit our 1,000 pip take profit. And if we do 1,000 pips, ladies and gentlemen, all accounts will be back. And then we can focus on making some money again. All right. But for now, it's comeback season, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys go back to that example. I think it's from the 22nd or the 23rd of July 2024. Go look at that example and go look at this one as well. All right. Again, before we end the video, guys, if you would like to learn in detail, especially how I come up with the entries and how I follow my system, if you want to learn my system and make it your own, guys, all the information is in the description under the video. Please do not forget and like and subscribe. That will really help me out. And please, guys, if you really need help, I'm here for you. I'm gonna teach you the system, well, my system, the way I know it. You can trade anything with it as long as you're happy with the results that you're given. Alright, guys. But from my side, thank you. Let me take a little sip. Thank you for watching, guys. And guys, if you want to learn, all the information is in the description below. It's gonna cost you $100. If you're South African, 1,800 rand. And I will take care of you for a month. I'll take care of you for a month online, obviously. Online, obviously, via Zoom, via Google Meet. It doesn't matter, right? But from my side, guys, thank you for watching. I'm your mentor, Tabiso Parkway. Oh no. Oh no. Now you guys see I'm playing Drake.